How you doing? This is H from South Jersey. So, I recently came across a video, um, by, DJ Vlad. Um, anyway, Nick Cannon is he's on another rant. Now he's pulling the race card. I mean, leave it alone, Nick. Leave it alone. I mean, I'm just gonna play the video. Well, first, I'm gonna go over some things he said real quick. So, back in December, Nick Cannon made a poor excuse for a video, if you want to call it, or a song, called his third attempt on a diss track towards Eminem called Cancelled Invitation. And as you see right here, in this interview, he added a snippet, supposedly, Eminem in 1988, recorded, a lyric disparaging, black women. First of all, he insults everybody in his album. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, if you're black or you're white, if you're orange, if you're purple. He doesn't care about race. And for him to pull out this race card is a poor excuse. He is the GOAT, you know? A lot of people don't believe. Some people may disagree with me, but I believe he is. The numbers speak for themselves. We're not going to get into that. And what's funny is he actually goes on stating that the reason for this track was a social experiment. Yeah.
Well, in
Alright, so
the third
let's
diss
take a look at
song,
this video.
you actually played a piece of his racist song.
Very racist.
Black
beyond
girls are
racist.
bitches, black girls are dumb.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Eminem right now is, what, 46, 47? At that age, he was 15 years old. I know when I was 15, I was an adult, I was a child. So how can you really hold somebody accountable for a mistake that they said when they're still a child, a teenager? You know, you're not even an adult yet.
You kind of kept playing that over and over
we
again.
all
Yeah,
make
black girls are
mistakes.
bitches, black girls are dumb. He calls them
Youth.
hoes, and like it goes. He tells don't trust them. White girls are better. White girl like oh, if you listen to the entire song, it's clearly a song where he's blatantly disrespecting black queens. Not beating around the bush. The hook, what he said is black girls are bitches and black girls are dumb. They only want your money. Bottom line, I don't give a fuck. That one alone. It should be enough. And then we're in this whole cancel culture. But again, I put that out purposely as a social experiment to say, all right, I'm gonna do a couple light jabs. I'm gonna see. Then I'm gonna put this out, and I'm gonna see. And it hurts my heart to sit there and watch people defend it. And you know what the biggest defense was? He already apologized for that. Motherfucker, what? Oh, because a racist apologized? Shit, the motherfuckers apologized in a time to kill when Samuel L. Jackson's daughter was raped. Just because a racist person apologizes, oh, then they don't have to pay no that's your consequences? Saying I'm sorry?
No, let's stop there for a second.
No, because first of all,
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that he's pulling this race card on Eminem, saying Eminem's a racist. So he made a mistake when he was 15 years old. He been, since then, has apologized. Move on. Okay. How many songs has he put out? With many, many, many black people. His best friend is 50 Cent. But he's racist?
And you know what his apology was? Probably the weakest apology ever. I was young and I had a black girlfriend. This is what he said. I had a black girlfriend who cheated on me and I was mad. Doesn't that sound familiar? That sounds like familiar behavior, right? Because apparently he was mad at Mariah for lying on him. So therefore he can call her all kind of bitches and hoes and cunts and all of that type of stuff. So, when this white man gets angry, it's fair game. He can talk and say whatever the fuck he wants to say about black girls as long as he apologizes when he's no longer
for a second.
Well, to be fair, when those racist tapes came out, Eminem went into a hole for a while.
He came out. He still lives in the hole.
No, he came out eventually, but think about it. He stopped dropping music for like a good 4 or 5 years. Like he literally stopped doing anything for a while. I think that really affected him.
Yeah,
I think he took that one hard.
He should.
As he should.
And this is the thing. Well, let's put it right here.
No, let's stop
because that song is what you call individual racism, where one person has an oppressive mentality and feels they're better than another group of people and has an oppressor's position to say what he said. Then there's institutional racism, where there's a mindset and a system set up to where he no longer has to pay consequences because of his level of oppression. So that's what we witness, because do I sit here and really think, like, he's sorry for his individual racism? Definitely. I believe he's sincerely sorry for saying the things he said when he was younger. But he's not sorry for institutional racism because he's a product of it. And that's why people call him a god and a goat and all of that stuff, because of institutional racism.
And if really was, don't you think 50 Cent, who knows him better than anybody else in the world, would pick up on that? I mean, this dude is reaching, you know. He is just jealous, and he's mad that Eminem is and always will be way more famous, way more liked. And he's mad at the fact that, you know, he tried to get a response out of Eminem, and Eminem wouldn't give him the time of day because he knew it would put him in the spotlight and make him essentially more famous. So this is all out of jealousy, and this was his last card that he could pull because he was out of options. Eminem just nicked him, as they would say, you know, and, you know, paid no mind to him. You know, he doesn't care what he said about him, he just ignored him, you know? And that is the worst thing you could do to somebody that is mad at you or doesn't like you. Ignore him, you know? So this is his way of coming back, and, you know, his retaliation is that I'm gonna call him racist. So, but the person, whether he be white or black, the person who calls the race card, like if I were to say, oh, you're racist, this and that, then I'd be the one racist. You know, normally the person who pulls the race card is the person who's racist. It's a fact, because nobody even brought race into this whole conversation. Not once did Eminem ever say anything about anybody because of the color of their skin. Besides for that one time, supposedly, which I never heard it. And if he did, he did apologize. He was 15 years old. This was 30 years ago, bro. Get over it. Like, just because somebody made a stupid mistake because they got hurt by somebody, so they grouped a bunch of women, because he was, hurt emotionally, doesn't mean that he is that type of person. All right, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, please leave your comments, in the comment section below. I mean, for me personally, I love everybody equally. We all have the same color blood on the inside, and I'm truly against racism. I would love to live in a world where we're all equally treated the same, but unfortunately, we don't live in that world yet. And it sucks. But that's just the way it is right now. So obviously, this is a touchy subject, but for me personally, I don't care about something that's so minuscule as the color of somebody's skin. That doesn't define them as a person. What defines somebody as a person is their intentions, their heart, and the way they treat other people. So, that's my view. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please click subscribe, like, and comment on the section below. And please feel free to comment below with your opinion on this matter. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.